Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Edge of Eternities Draft here on the channel. Thanks again to Wizards of the Coast for this access to the early access event so I could get this recorded for you early. Our pack has a relatively underwhelming rare in it. Just 1 mana, 2/1 vigilance. You get to mess with their hand a little bit. It's a solid card. You'll play it in your white decks, but it's not like overwhelmingly powerful. We also have a Tractor Beam, which is a really good uncommon. I really like it. You can take their creature, and then oftentimes a creature will have like a passive ability, or you'll find a way to untap it, or something like that. Or you can sacrifice it, so that's nice. The Atomic Microsizer is one I want to try. Can make something small, either their thing or your thing, to make it unblockable. I think we're going to take Tractor Beam, though. And then the best common is Depressurize, kill something, and I think that's pretty good as well. But I think Tractor Beam has enough upside. We can build around it a little bit. I like that. Now, pack 2, there is Ilvoy Infiltrator. So, nice little card because you play it early and then you can double spell pretty straightforwardly and get a nice little card draw engine going. So, I think we're going to take that. When you already start off with a good blue card, following it up with a good blue card is nice because that means that you're going to be able to be more likely to play your good cards. So, the way the balance works is how likely am I to put this card in my deck versus how powerful is the card. So like a card that's all 5 colors might be super powerful, but you're super unlikely to put it in your deck. Whereas a card that's 1 color and already shares a color with a card you already have is much more likely to make your deck. If this wasn't in the pack, our rare is really bad. Like, not really bad, but like it's really finicky to use. You need a lot of tokens to make this worth it and something good to put it on. It just asks a lot of you. So I don't love that card. Starbreach Whale, pretty solid. The Trooper can do some stuff. Seed Ship Brood Tender can do some stuff, but again, multicolored card. So going blue card into blue card, pretty solid for us so far. Pick 3, there's a Mechan Navigator. So a lot of the cards are calling to us that are blue. I think Nanoform Sentinel is a good card with Tractor Beam in your deck because it can untap the creature you've stolen with Tractor Beam, which is a nice upside to have access to. But we're just going to keep taking blue cards for the exact same logic. This card is totally solid. Drawing and discarding is really good and limited because you can get rid of extra lands, you could find lands, all that stuff. And Fell Graveship and things like Embrace Oblivion are also solid cards, but would require me dipping into a second color. So we're just going to keep taking blue cards for now. And now we get a really nice card, pick 4. It gives us a bit of a direction. Monoist Circuit Feeder. So 6 mana for a 4/4 flyer. When it enters, you can buff one of your creatures, so that's really nice. You get a huge hit in. But more importantly, you can shrink a creature that your opponent controls to basically use this as a removal spell if you're in a blue-black artifact deck. We've already seen a couple of black cards that might fit into that artifact deck. We've got a good blue start with 2 artifact creatures, or actually 1 artifact creature, but still. We've got a good start to this, and I'm really happy to see this pick 4. A card like Tanic, super far from what we're doing right now, but is a good card, and if I was red or green, I might speculate on it. And then, like, Skittermaw is not really built for a blue-black deck, but I think Night Luminary might be my second pick out of this pack. This card seems really solid. Just get a 1/1, and then you can get a 3/2 plus a 1/1. Nice little help your curve out. Okay, so in this pack, I love Kav Landseeker. I think this card's really good. But I'm going to take Faller's Faithful. It's a nice little kill spell that can like kill your own creature to draw a couple cards. It's like if you take their thing with a Tractor Beam, then you kill your own thing with the Tractor Beam. That's like a good little synergy to be aware of. What else is in this pack? I don't think Pedigree Beckoner is very good. If you have a lot of sacrifice stuff, then you could just like set it up, like warp the thing, and then sacrifice the creature that you were setting up, and then get some shenanigans going. But I think after Faller's Faithful, I might even just take Cav Landseeker because I love it so much. It's just so good. Now there's Scrounge for Eternity. So sack an artifact or creature, return a creature or spacecraft from the grave to the battlefield, and create a land or token. So you can just like cycle up, get something back. It's pretty solid. Not a Circuit Feeder, unfortunately. We could take that. We could also just take Cellcraft Mechan. We're probably going to end up with some artifacts we don't mind sacrificing, so I think this is probably better than Scrounge for Eternity, especially because our best card to get back is out of range. It's too big. Exosuit Savior could do some good stuff as well, returning things to your hand. But yeah, this one just like lets us sack an artifact, and we'll have plenty of artifacts in this deck, presumably. Wow. So not any black cards here. The blue cards aren't very good. We have Faller's Faithful and Monoist in black. I guess we could dip into white and potentially just go for an Exosuit Savior. Navigator, Infiltrator. So like we have a double spell card payoff. Exosuit Savior could be okay. Yeah, let's just take the Exosuit Savior. I don't think we really care about any of these cards. And now Cav Landseeker is still in the pack. There's also Comet Crawler. So Cav Landseeker is great, but I don't know if it's a signal or if just other people don't like it. This card could be okay because we might have artifacts. So 3 mana 2/4 flyer is totally solid. Comet Crawler seems nice though, because we already have Faller's Faithful, which wants us to have stuff to sacrifice. So we could like prioritize that a little bit more. And the life gain could be good. Atomic Microsizer. So we can turn something into a 1/1. We can make something unblockable. I don't know. We'll try it out, see how it feels. Or maybe we won't, but we can always not include it in the deck. Mechan Shieldmate seems okay. Comet Crawler. Maybe we just need a 2-drop. Yeah, we just need a 2-drop here. We already have the Comet Crawler, #1. Probably don't need multiples. Ooh, nice. Nanoform Sentinel came back. I did really want this card to go with the Tractor Beam. Yeah, so I think blue for sure. Second color to be D. So like, I think our black cards are probably pretty solid, like worth including. I don't think Atomic Microsizer is what this deck wants. Though it is a combo with the Infiltrator if you can't get a double spell going. Another Mechan. And another Mechan. Mechan is the sort of card that your defensive blue-black deck can really leverage. Wow, what a rare. This thing hits like an absolute truck. Flying Haste, so when you warp it in, you can still hit him for 4. And then you play it later. I mean, red has not seemed open, so taking that seems a bit aggressive. Whereas taking a Code Cracker Hound is fantastic. This card's really, really good. Just so much value. And especially because we already have Monoist and a few other black cards. And red did not seem open at all. So if we take a red card now, we could like jump on the fact that red might be open pack 2. Code Cracker is really good though. Again, it's like the guaranteed Code Cracker Hound versus the like red card that might even make my deck worse because I have to include red cards when red isn't open. It looks like we're going to get a little rewarded. This card's pretty good, I think. So we can return a big creature. It's not going to have any abilities, but that's actually helpful for us in some cases because the Mechan Shieldmate, returning those is better if they have no abilities. I think that's better than Vote Out. The Vote Out's pretty good. There's also Depressurize. This is a tough pick between this and Vote Out and Depressurize. I want to try this card though, so we'll take it. It's always good to get some reps with the rares early on. This card seems like it could be a real must-answer problem. Just making a 3/2 every turn seems pretty good. My 3-drop slot is certainly full. I don't think I want Comet Crawler. Now I will take a Depressurize over an Unravel. So far I'm happy I didn't switch into red. This land would also be nice, make a bunch of artifact tokens in the late game, but premium kill spell is also great. This is a good pack. I mean, I would probably take this over everything else in the pack. Unless I was black-green, then I would take this guy. But I guess some decks would want this guy as well. 2 mana 1/1, make a 1/1. 2 mana 2/3 for black-green. The counter spell is interesting. Counter a spell if it's like mana is less than the mana value, you draw a card. So if you cast counter like a warp spell. But Depressurize kills something pretty nice. Ooh. The Dominion Bracelet. We can take control of someone during their next turn. Or just use it as a minor equipment. So if we have like a giant creature, we can like sacrifice it to take their turn. Oh my gosh, I really want to do it. Cryogen Relic might be better for my deck, though. Yeah, I think Dominion Bracelet's like not great for my deck. I don't have a lot of high-powered creatures. Cryogen Relic is perfect for my deck. Nice, and now I get a Desculpting Blast, bounce something, make a drone. Nice little tempo play. This card could be okay, but it's not really great in my deck right now. I wouldn't mind a Lunar Whale or a Starbreach Whale. Cryo Shatter is a good removal spell. Mouth of the Storm is a great top-end card, and then the Starbreach Whale is solid.
All right.
I think I'll take Cryo Shatter, just get cheap interaction. Lock that up. Once you've got cheap interaction down, you just needed some card draw to win the game, pretty much. That's generally how it feels to me, at least. Hopefully I can get some Starbreach Whales later. That's probably going to be good enough to win the game with as top-end cards. This card's interesting. It seems kind of tough to use properly, but we might try it. I don't think we really want Ilvoy Galeblade. And Dark Endurance isn't really for our deck. The Nutrient Block is interesting as like a artifact to sit and play potentially for a little bit. But yeah, I think we just want the spaceship. We'll try it out. Ooh, beautiful. Cerebral Download is a perfect card for us. How many artifacts do we have? 9, yeah. Surveil a Billion, draw 3. Perfect top-end card. We are mostly a blue deck. So maybe we should have speculated on the dragon. Nice, we get another one of these guys. This does play well with crewing a spaceship too. Okay, let's just get a 2-drop going. I'd rather that than this guy. This guy's okay, but I'd rather just get a 2-drop that I'm happier playing. Ooh, we get a counter spell. Nice. Our blue deck at least is wide open. Okay, I'm going to take this card. If I open a crazy white bomb, maybe I can switch. Or maybe I'm supposed to switch. Last pick black card. Sure. We did not open a crazy blue bomb, but we did get a Creeping Tar Pit, which is honestly fantastic for this deck. Makes our mana more consistent. It attacks in for damage. This guy is just what we wanted, honestly. Cryo Shatter is also fine as a removal spell. Ground isn't looking the greatest, but this card's perfect for us. I love it. Okay, perfect. We get our land. Ooh. Let's just zoom in on these little. This card's really cool. +X+O, where X is the greatest mana value among other artifacts. And then there is the Mechan Assembler, which I think is better. You play this, and if you untap with, you basically just like make an army of 2/2s. You just get a 2/2 every turn. So much value. I wouldn't mind another Depressurize, that's for sure. Currently, my removal suite is Tractor Beam, Cryo Shatter, Depressurize. So not the most removal, plus the Monoist, I guess. But this card is just such a good win con, and our deck does need a little bit of oomph. Now there's Scour for Scrap, so an artifact from our graveyard and an artifact from our deck. That seems pretty solid to me. And there's also just Void Forged Titan, which is an artifact top-end card. If we trigger Void, we get to draw cards. Our deck doesn't trigger Void that well. Let's just take this guy. Get a little bit of a tutor for our Monoist, because Monoist is super good in our deck. It's a bit of card advantage as well. Artifact creature. Artifact creature, artifact creature. Almost all of our creatures are artifact creatures. I wonder if we could poison kill. I think we'd rather just have the whole Carver, though. Nice little defensive body. Sits into play, triggers our stuff. Unravels, nice. Ooh, Virus Beetle. Let's take the Virus Beetle over the Counterspell. We wheeled the Counterspell last time anyway. We don't want too many copies of this sort of card anyway, as well. Virus Beetle's a nice little 2. The Sentry or the Pinnacle Kill Ship. I think we want the Pinnacle Kill Ship. I don't mind the Sentry, but really you want to have a lot of vehicles, or not vehicles, spacecrafts to make this good. I like this card in my control decks. Beautiful. We got a Whale. We have just enough win conditions, I think. We're pretty happy with it. Don't think we're an Ilvoy operative deck. Don't think we need all 3 of the Mechans. Nanoform number 3, unnecessary, I think. Dark Endurance number 1, kind of unnecessary. We'll take the Light Jammer, I guess. Wow, we wheeled Cryo Shatter. That's pretty good for us. We need the extra removal. Another Mechan. There's a Bygone Colossus, which I don't like. Sure. We're not going to play the Mechan anyway, I guess. Don't need that. This card's a counterspell that I don't really like, because in the late game, when it's active, you don't really need extra, like, lander tokens, really. This deck seems pretty solid to me. Blue-black control. Definitely want to bias towards blue a little. I'm going to cut the Mechans. I've got these 2 guys, 3, 4. Maybe I'll play 1 or 2. This guy's interesting as well to consider. Extra lifelinker. I think I only want 1 Nanoform Sentinel. I don't think the Self-Craft Mechan ended up getting there. We don't have tons of things to sacrifice. Just the Cryogen Relic, really. Ah, tough, tough, tough. I don't know if we're an Unravel deck. We don't really have instant speed stuff. Oh, definitely don't want the Cryologist. I kind of want to try the Scan Ship. So we'll keep it in for now. Maybe I just play 1 Mechan Shieldmate. Yeah, let's try it like this. I will maybe make changes over the course of the draft, but for now, I'll see you in the games. Oh, I guess we can just join the games now. Perfect. And as we join the games, I want to give a special shout out to those patrons, all the people who support my content over at Patreon, patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. You gain access to cool card-by-card tier lists, my For My Thoughts document, things like that. And special shout out to those patrons who support at the credits level. It makes a huge difference. Okie doke. The game is underway. We've got a great opener here. Get our whole Carver into play. Another black deck. I really like the Pinnacle Kill Ship. Okay, we're going to ditch the Sentinel. It looks like a value matchup, so we're just going to go get as much value as possible. Okay. Tractor Beam is perfect because we can steal their thing and then sacrifice it to the Faithful. blocks, that's for sure. Ditch a land. Let's just make sure we hit our land drops. No need to do anything crazy. Okay. We'll do this. If we draw a land, we can go scour for scrap, get an artifact, and get back our Hole Carver, and then attack them and draw an extra card. So they have all spells in hand. That's worth noting. So it's my 4 spells against their 6 spells right now. But I have a slightly better board state, maybe. Okay. Yep. Are they just playing black-white? Are they splashing? They are just playing black-white. Okay, good to know, good to know. I'll sacrifice this to draw a card. Because now it's like pretty even on terms of spells. 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. These beetles are annoying. I'm going to get back the Cryogen Relic, I think. Just pure value. And then Circuit Feeder, I think. Trigger my Infiltrator. They might have to kill it now if they have a kill spell. Yep. So now we're be even on cards in hand here. Sure, the virus beetles do not concern me. At least not right now. Wow, they just whiffed it? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, I misclicked. Oh my gosh. Not the end of the world, but not what I wanted to do. I was hoping to play this guy as just a 3/5. Yep. Okay, that worked out a little bit. Those are both good. I could have killed the virus beetle, but I can just kill this thing when they get it up to speed. Definitely keeping that on top. Let's just clear out this blocker. It's another artifact as well for the circuit feeder. This has been a weird game. I have twice as many lands as them in play, or more than twice. But I also have the same number of spells in hand, presumably, mostly, for the most part. Okay. Vanishing Light, no. That's a bummer. Then get back the Fell Grav Ship as well. Sure. Oh, what do I want to buff? We'll buff up our 2/2. Boom! Got the win. I totally forgot I got to buff my own creature. Let's go. Nice little win there. Oh, that has so much value. Oh my gosh. Though to be fair, they gave us infinite time to set up, so that's not going to be like every game, but good little start there. Let's see if we can keep it rolling into round 2. The virus beetles were kind of annoying, or whatever they were called. I know there's one that was called virus beetle at one point in the past that did the same thing. Okay, this is a great hand. This guy has not been insane. Didn't feel insane. It would have been kind of good for us, though. We accidentally messed up with the Star Breach Whale, but it turned out being okay. Cerebral download was good as well. Okay. Don't want either of those right now, I don't think. We just want land drops. I'm glad I'm getting to try this card. It's not feeling very good to me. Oh gosh, that's terrifying. We're going to play this now. If we mill over a creature with Code Cracker Hound, it's pretty good for us this way. Warp Speed. No abilities, but if this thing dies, then it gains its abilities again, I guess, which is kind of cool. This thing is so scary. It's so good. I want them to make it a creature so I can take it. Actually, I can just take it without that being a creature. That's actually really good for me. They have two of them? What the heck is happening? Oh, that's rigged. I do not like it, Sam. I am. I need to keep hitting my land drops, unfortunately, for me. Sure. It's kind of funny. This actually helps me out. My guys get all their abilities back. Wait, no, they don't gain their abilities back? You're kidding! No! Oh, I thought they gained their abilities back. Never mind. You're not helping me out. You're not doing me any favors. So I can eventually search up a, if I use this, I can go search up my 3/2 that can untap it. And then I crew it up, untap it. And I'm in okay shape then. Maybe my attack was a bit aggressive. Oh, they're just going to get rid of the tractor beam, of course, of course. Okay, their deck is bonkers. This is just, like, unfair. I swear. Come on, team. Oh my gosh. I was going to be able to deal with it because I was going to have an answer to the one, and then... I guess I can technically block it. Let's just mill both, look for my kill spells. Lunar Class Frigate is messed up. Oh my gosh. I'm so doomed. Yeah. I was actually so close. If they hadn't had Banishing Light, I would have been able to be fine. Because they would have gone for the other one. I could have depressurized it. It just does so much. It's just such a messed up card. Just buffs up the entire team. And that makes it easy to crew it. And then I didn't have any kill spells that could deal with it. Pain. They even messed up my, like, Cryo Freeze blue removal spell. Okay, we'll just bounce back. I mean, that's how limited works in the modern era, is like, if you're especially best of one, like, I don't have any chance to sideboard, I just, like, chillax. It's good we did learn about how our skeleton guy works. That makes him a lot worse. I thought that I'd get their abilities back once he died. But it makes sense that it doesn't. It's just sometimes cards work that way. Illivoy Infiltrator on the play with a removal spell is a good little thing to have. Though red-black is more likely to be able to kill it. So I could kill this with the Faller's Faithful. They draw 2 cards and I draw 1 card. Let's try that line. I think it's okay. Though I could have attacked first and then killed their guy after it took damage. So then I would have drawn 1 less card, but they would have drawn 2 less cards. It would have been a very similar state. Yeah, I punted that. Gosh darn it. Okay, they also messed up. Because they could have warped this guy and then used their Plasma Bolt on my guy. When you make a mistake in a game of Magic, oftentimes the best thing to do is just like be like, okay, well, mistakes were made, but I'm still in an okay position. And just think about like how you can do better for next time. Alfariel, oh gosh. Well, Alfariel hits like a truck. I have multiple guys that can block Alfariel now. So I'm going to lose half my life total. So I'm going to lose 9. I don't like that. Not at all. Yep, there's the warp. So I go to 7. Not looking great for the home team here. Alfariel hits like a beating. Okay. Scour for scrap is going to be good, though. I guess I could have shrunk this guy down. Like if I kept Cry Shatter on top. I kind of want to Scour for scrap on a coming turn. Get my giant buff and then kill this thing. Get my kill spell for this guy. I really want to keep my life total high enough that I won't get bolted out. Okay, sure. So I get Virus Beetle or Hole Carver. So they attack me with the Kavaran Skyward and I bounce it with my blast. Are they able to play this still? That's crazy. All these abilities are just like tied to the random. I thought that, like, a lot of these things feel like they should be tied to like whether or not you have that creature in play. Okay. I'm so nervous because there's so many lightning bolts in this set. I need to keep my life total above 3 at all costs. I could have gotten a hit with the kill ship or whatever. I could have crewed it up earlier. That was a mistake. So next turn I win, right? As long as I'm not dead this turn. Nice. Okay, play this. Screw the Mechan. Boom! got the win. Crunch. Oh, what a victory. Let's go. 2-1. We're only going to play 5 rounds with this deck, no matter how it does, because we want to get as many different decks in as possible during this event. But, oh, always feels good to be guaranteed to make it to the full 5 rounds, because we're like, okay, even if we lose the next 2, we are set. So, I mean, we want to win the next 2 so we can be 4-1. That'd be a great result with this deck for best of 1, especially considering the deck we lost to. But, yeah. Pretty awesome. We have to mulligan this. This hand has nothing to do. Okay. And gosh darn it, deck. I think we're going to keep. And then we're going to get rid of this. And then we're just going to hope to draw Island. We have 10 blue sources in the deck, so we're pretty likely to get there. Booyah. I mean, mulliganing to 5 is just so unlikely to win. Okay, the pilot. I'm going to play the Ilvoy. They get a little bit of surveilling going. We're just going to play the creature as a normal creature for once. Keep hitting our land drops. Uthro Scanship seems really bad now that I'm reading it again and again. Sure. We'll keep them on their toes. We probably should have just drawn 3 on our turn. Easy block. Oh, we're about to get so punished. Nope. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Okay, we're just going to pass the turn. We're going to go for Scour for Scrap. Okay. Because then the following turn we can go this plus this. And if this takes an artifact, we're pretty okay with that. Makes our monoist better. I don't love my position here. Okay, they're just doing it temporarily. Interesting. Let's get our Mechan guy. I feel like they meant to cast this for normal retail. Okay, they did not do that the proper order. Because I still end up with a 2-2. Wow, they're getting rid of the card that can kill artifacts? What's in their hand? There's the whale. I'm just going to take the whale with my tractor beam. That's kind of a funny thing to do. We have captured the whale in our tractor beam. Oh, classic. This game is going well for me, I think. Okay, this card's great, though. I like Exosuit Savior. Okay, they did surveil one to the top, so I have to be fearful of that to some degree. If I get one more land, I can go Mechan into Uthros. But I have a good kill spell lined up that can kill pretty much anything. Starfield Shepherd, okay. I'm slightly worried about the blue-white rare that mills me based on their life total. That would kill me now. Starwinder. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Well, I can kill it next turn. Because it's an artifact, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom! Got the win! 3-1! Let's go! Huge. I was going to buff up the Star Whale because then I was going to be able to tap this guy to station this, untap Star Breach Whale, hit them for 11 with it. Maybe just win the game on the spot, attack with everything, but yeah. Oh, beautiful day! Because I could have crewed this thing up too. Oh, that's a way to win a game. See you folks in the final round. Here we go. Our opponents made a couple of mistakes, but even if we'd taken a little bit more damage that game, I think we still would have been able to stabilize. And we're heading to the final round for a chance at a 4-1 with this sweet blue-black artifact control deck. This has been a really fun format. There's so many different decks to try, so many different strategies. These late-game decks have been pretty good. I felt like some of the decks are pretty fast. We got obliterated by that deck that had the double anthems. Though that was kind of... yeah, we probably could have beaten them if we'd had slightly different interaction lineup. Or the way their interaction lined up with ours, or them getting rid of our tractor beam. Taking their thing with a tractor beam was so satisfying. Oh, I love Monoist Circuit Feeder. This card is messed up. We are dicing. Slicing and dicing. Oh, I love this guy, too. Mechan Assembler's messed up, too. Virus Beetle, drawing the Virus Beetle the turn after we greedily grabbed a Mechan Assembler was pretty awesome. Mechan Assembler is so good. Okay, we are going to ditch our Monoist, I think. I hate to do it, but I think we can get it back later with our card. And we want all of our other cards more. I think Mechan Assembler is kind of the card that makes this guy work. Our card draw is going to be good in a grindy matchup. They got rid of him. Bombard. Wow. If we do trade this, then Void will be triggered, but I think we're still supposed to do it. Actually, maybe not. Maybe we're not supposed to do it. Yeah, because if they do play a Void card, then we're probably going to kill it anyway. Oh, not that one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, I was thinking about Void cards. I was thinking of the 3-mana 2/2 Menace guy that grows, but I was not thinking of this guy. So they probably have kill spells in hand. It's the only thing that really makes sense. Which means not casting my own spells, just cast my card draw. Because if they're sitting on 3 or 4 kill spells in hand, like, what do they like? They have to have a kill spell. Or probably multiple. Probably 3 or 4 of them. I mean, they're not playing creatures out. Draw 3. We can depressurize this guy coming up now. Kill it on our turn so we don't trigger Void for them. Next turn, Mechan plus Mechan. If they tap out. Sure. This is actually a really good guy to take because the drains will work out in my favor. I think they have another Bombard in hand, probably. Dubious Delicacy, yeah. Gosh, if I hadn't drawn 3 lands here, it would have been way better. So now they can trigger Void at will. Don't play this just in case they don't kill the Mechan Assembler. So I can get an extra 2/2. I'm going to need to find an answer for the Saw ship. That guy's scary. Discarding my Monoist wasn't actually the end of the world because I didn't have any artifacts anyway. Oh, cute. That's a creative way to get rid of that guy. And then just crunch in for 6. I have plenty of kill spells or flyers or things like that can help with that. Perfect. Huge. Draw, discard, island. Actually, we'll discard swamp. Play this. I hate shrinking it to a real size, but save myself a bunch of damage. Sure. I mean, drawing Creeping Tar Pit was, like, not good, but it's better than drawing a Swamp, I guess. No! You hate to see it. That's funny. I forgot that was a thing. That's hilarious. My turn. I could have kept this back as a blocker. They're triggering Void again. That's not a good sign. Yeah, attacking with Creeping Tar Pit was a mistake, I think. Sure. It's an okay trade for me. Remember, I'm at a functional 3 because of this guy. Big draw. Okay, honestly, a pretty good draw. It's not a good card. I meant to cut this from my deck, honestly. I'm going to just chump block the roving actuator, I think. Yep, I could be dead here. Because there are a lot of ways to deal 3. Wow, they're using to draw cards and not kill my guy. That's wild. If they drew a kill spell off this, I'm going to be so sad. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. What a joke. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, is this enough? Do I have any life gain in the deck? It's still an artifact. Are we alive? There's a high chance we're dead here, but if we're not dead, we might be alive. And if we're alive, our opponent should be very scared. So they need a kill spell. Next turn, we're getting a 3-2 back. Please don't have me dead. Please. Oh my gosh, it's so intense. If they have a kill spell, they would have used it already. They would have. They must not have a kill spell. Okay, here we go. Did we get them? They don't have a kill spell because they would have used it to win. Boom! Yes! Oh, what a victory! Yes, 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 yes! Oh, that was so satisfying. From the brink of death, we come forth to emerge victorious. Pure greed getting our circuit feeder. Oh my gosh, what a victory. Let's go! Huge 4-1 with this sweet control deck. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you made it all the way to the end of the video, in the comments section down below, leave hashtag clutch to let me know you made it all the way to the end, or like hashtag, I don't know, Nautilus, because this guy was so clutch, so good. We pretty much won every time we played this guy. Just an awesome card. The Uthros scan ship, that was the clutch one. Hashtag clutch scan ship, because that guy was, we almost cut him from the deck, and then we top decked him at a time where like a draw 2 discard one was actually like insane. Oh my gosh, what a victory for our deck. Zooifit did some stuff at that last game, but oh my gosh, what a victory. The Creeping Tar Pit for the win as well. That was so satisfying. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again to Wizards of the Coast for the free preview account to let me get this recorded for you early. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.